Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this, chances are you're curious about medical coding or maybe you're thinking about starting a career in this field. Well, you're on the right place. If I had to start over and become a medical coder in 2025, I'd follow a clear step by step plan. And trust me, after 6 years of working with US based billing providers from Pakistan, I have learned what works and what does not. Today, I'll break it down all for you. I'll share some real life example, challenges, and tips from my journey. So grab a notebook and let's dive in. I will also share some real life examples and mistakes that cost me time and money, so you don't have to make them. First thing first, what medical coding is. First, let's define what medical coding actually is. Simply put, medical coding is the process of translating healthcare services into standardized codes used for billing and insurance claims. Let's say if a doctor treats a patient, every diagnosis, procedure, and medication has a unique code attached to it. These codes help insurance companies understand what services were provided and how much to pay. So, why should you consider medical coding in 2025? Well, here is the good news. Healthcare isn't going anywhere. In fact, it's growing more than ever. Medical providers need skilled coders to ensure they get paid correctly. With AI and automation, some basic tasks are being automated, but medical coders who understand compliance, complex cases, and regulations will also always be in demand. Plus, remote medical coding is booming, making this a great work from home career. Let me give you an example from the real life. Let's say a patient comes in with a broken arm. The doctor treats the patient, he performs the x ray, and he applies some cast on it. As a medical coder, my job is to assign specific codes to each of these services, like the diagnosis code and the fracture, the procedure code for the x ray, and so on. These codes ensure the insurance company know exactly what happened and can process the claim correctly. Now we understand what the medical coding is with the real life example. Now let's talk about the right education. If I were starting fresh in 2025, the first thing I'd do is invest in the right education. You don't need a medical degree, but you do need specialized training in medical coding. There are plenty of online courses and certifications available. Some of the most recognized ones are Certified Professional Coder, which is CPC by AAPC, and Certified Coding Specialist CCS by AHIMA. I will drop the links below. These certifications are gold in the industry and will make you stand out to the employers. Here is the thing, certifications are great, but practical experience is what really sets you apart. When I started, I took on small projects on Fiverr, and then I joined the different medical billing companies and I worked with them and I learned from those companies. Let me give you a real life example. One of the biggest challenge I faced early on was dealing with denied claims. There was this one time when I coded a procedure incorrectly and the insurance company rejected the claim. It was frustrating, but it taught me the importance of accuracy and double checking my work. Now, I always use coding software and references guides to ensure I'm assigning the right code, and I always double verify the diagnostic code before even processing the claims from my side. Medical coding is not a set it and forget it kind of job. The healthcare industry is constantly evolving, and so are the codes. Every year, there are updates to the ICD codes, which is International Classification of Diseases, and the CPT. CPT is current procedural terminology. If I were starting in 2025, I'd make it a habit to stay updated with these trends. So, subscribe to the industries and newsletters, join coding firms, and attend webinars. Trust me, it will save you a lot of headaches down the road. Networking is key in any career, and medical coding is no exception. When I started, I joined online communities and forums where I could connect with other coders. It was incredibly helpful. Learn from their experiences and get advices. Plus, many job opportunities come through referrals, so don't underestimate the power of building relationships in this field. Let me tell you another example. One of the most rewarding part of this job is knowing that my work directly impacts patients' lives. For instance, there was a case where a patient's insurance claim was denied because of a coding error. I reviewed the case, corrected the code, and resubmitted that claim. A few weeks later, the claim was approved, and the patient was able to get the treatment they needed. Moments like these make all the hard work worth it. Before we wrap up, here are my tips for everyone looking to become a medical coder in 2025. Be detail oriented. Accuracy is everything in this field. Stay organized. Keep track of deadlines, updates, and patient records. Be patient. It takes time to build your skills and land your dream job. Never stop learning. The more you know, the more valuable you become. And believe in yourself. This is the most important one. If I can do it from Pakistan, you can do it from anywhere. In my last video related to the medical billing and coding, I have shared a lot of companies that were hiring remotely. So you can, check that video and apply once you have knowledge and once you have completed your certifications. And even if you're new, some of the jobs there are for the fresh graduates. If you're a fresh graduate and you have a good communication skill and you want to do a job from your home, go check out that video and make sure to subscribe. And that's all, guys. If you're serious about becoming a medical coder in 2025, start taking these steps today. Remember, it's not about where you start, it's about where you are headed. If you